my whole chat is spamming to kick you.
Yeah, bro, they're Tate dick suckers. I'm gonna just leave, bro. It's all good.
No, wait, but Neon, I just want to say, bro.
Have fun with Tate for the next 6 months before he gets fucked. GG, bye.
Dude, what is wrong? Why would you say? You're such an insensitive piece of shit, Neon. L Neon in the fucking chat, bro. Insensitive, man. Insensitive. Just seriously so fucking insensitive, dude. Fuck, man. Neon, what the hell was that? Andrew, you there? I kicked him. He's gone.
I just looked up. You kicked your little friend? Why?
Yeah. He was being super insensitive.
Lie, Adin. Everything that comes out your mouth is just a lie. Everything you do is just talk. You just say things, and none of it has any weight. Your word has no value. You don't say anything and think, "Oh shit, I said it, so now I have to do it."
Why does it have your pronouns XEXIM in your bio, and it says here that you're a Democrat, vegan, and Biden 2024 with a gay flag?
What's wrong with that?
I mean, I just don't fuck with that.
Oh, whoa! I didn't know I was talking to a racist. Tell me why you don't fuck with any of those things.
It's forced, and it's hard to find the one that you wanna have on your arm. You and I are different. I believe that you only need one girl in this world, and I believe that I believe in one and done. That's what I believe in.
How many love letters a week do you get from women in general?
None. I don't get love letters from women. I don't even write letters. That's like really outdated and like from.
No, you don't get any fan mail from women ever.
I mean,
How come you're still single if all these women want you, Adin?
Because they want me for the wrong reasons, Andrew.
Okay, I understand.
It's hard. I don't want anything ugly. I don't want anything that's not real. I fucked up. I battled addiction, and I pray that nobody has to battle what I went through. And people have it way worse than me, so I'm not even gonna sit here and play it like victim. I fucked up. I made the decision. I was in the gym looking really good, making progress, and I fucked up, and I regret it. But I learned from it, and I won't do that again. And now I have this whole plan to change my life again. So, it's sometimes you got to fall down before you get back up and even go harder. So I'm excited. I can't wait to really see, prove the world wrong again, like I've always been doing throughout my whole life. So.
So if a woman only wants you because you're rich and famous, and let's say she thinks you're interesting and charismatic, and that you're funny, and that you have a high status because you're a streamer, you don't think she really loves you?
So really, he's been able to take advantage of fighters, and that's what I don't like. And even the fighter minimum, the fighter getting paid $12,500 to go in there. That's the minimum that the UFC fighters get paid. So they're risking their life basically for $12,000. And if he just increased that to $50,000, it would change so many fighters' lives. And it would only cost the UFC annually $15 million. But these fighters would be able to actually afford being able to be full-time fighters. He's made the sport massive. But now it's time to treat fighters better. And that's my biggest problem with him.
Do you think you'd still fight so my first fight, I got paid $150. Do you think you'd still fight if you were like not famous and you had to start at the bottom and the money was zero and you were still working a job and you were training after the job? Like your first 20 fights, you got paid basically nothing. And do you think you'd still do it?
Yeah, I believe my life would have probably always led me to fighting. I truly believe it. It feels like what I was destined to do. It's who I am deep down is a fighter.
Ask me a question. Teach me something. Give me some value. Go on. Say something which is interesting. Start a conversation which genuinely requires us both to explain our opposing viewpoints, and the people at home can extract and extrapolate from the conversation we have.
I got it.
And gain. Yeah, I know the whole world wants to see it. The whole world would love for me to get in there and fight somebody. I'm very aware of that. But we have to make sure the stars align.
Like if we could ever figure it out, I would be down to do MMA or boxing either. Like the PFL would make it happen. So if you ever figure out the situation, I think it would be huge.
Wait, Jake.
You know what we should do, Jake? While you're next training, I know you're only 18 days away from a fight, but next time you're training and you want some sparring, fly to Romania and we'll spar and we'll film it and we'll decide if we want to release it or not afterwards. But I have no problem. We can have a sparring match anytime. That's easy,
let's
right?
do it. Let's do it, guys.
I'm down for that, but we can't. Yeah. But we can't release it for free. That's like it's giving the people what they want for nothing. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I would love to. I'll spar too for you with you guys. Fuck, Jake. Let's just go to Romania. We'll go 50-50 on the jet. We'll go to Romania, Jake, and damage or anything like that. Like, does it like? you're like, do you guys develop any like physical issues?
Well, you can be unfortunate and you can be unlucky, and that's the whole thing about fighting. It's why it's so universally respected.
Yeah.
And I even said this to KSI. I said it when he replied something stupid because he's low IQ, and I said, ultimately, at the end of the day, anybody who enters the ring to a degree I respect, because you're putting your ego on the line and you're also putting your health on the line. It's pretty as close as you can get to the gladiator pit in modern times. And I know people who have entered the ring and unfortunately they've exited and they've never been the same. And some of them are my teammates and some of them are my opponents. And it's sad always. And it's, yeah, bad things can happen in there. It's real. I've been very fortunate, and I wish there was a world in which nobody ever picked up any kind of damage from it, but it's a real possibility you have to keep in mind every time you're training for a fight. So yeah, it's scary.
Gotcha.
Anybody close to me said,
No.
you know what? Now that he's in jail, I'll admit he was a bit weird. Has anybody tried to rob me of money? Has anybody sold stories trying to make money off me? Nobody close to me has turned on me. Not a single man on my team has turned on me. Not a single woman close to me has turned on me. Not one. That says a lot about me as a man. You.
I'm not lying. You're my best friend.
Who's your best friend? Who does he have the most watched television interview in history?
Oh,
Who
by
is
the
this
way,
guy? Most famous man alive.
He's my friend.
Sounds super gay.
What? By the way,
Leon.
can I say one thing?
No. Carry on, but don't make this sound gay. Okay, so you've associated yourself with Leon. How do you know this person? Where did you meet them?
I was playing NBA with him. NBA 2K, the video game.
Okay, in real life or like online?
Online, of course. We were just playing a little pickup game, you know what I mean? We made our new characters. We hopped in the virtual park, and we started playing. We won like a 100-game win streak. We played for like, I think, 13, 14 hours straight. It was hard work, though, bro. You know, we got to win 100 games in a row.
You have to be prepared to defend that opinion. And I know people who have run their mouths and end up getting shot for it. If you feel like you have no emotional attachment to the guy, I think that's a good thing. I think your heart should be in one place.
Andrew,
And that's all I'm gonna say.
Objectively, you could definitely beat the shit out of me, but one time I was hanging out with the UFC fighter Donald Cowboy Cerrone, and he pulled up some old Andrew Tate kickboxing matches and was showing me them and did a pretty good job of making the point of this guy can't fight, which I am not in a position to judge, but I have had that experience where a former UFC champion has basically told me about what a bitch you are, which I don't agree with. I'm a fan of the Top G. I like everything that you're doing.
Jay, I
out
don't know why
here.
you're laughing. I'm pretty sure I'm autistic.
Laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. You're just an outrageous individual.
Really?
I gotta go, Aiden. I can't do this. Like, oh.
It's us again, me and you. Hey, Andrew. Listen, bro. You know I love you, right? All some real shit, you're like my big bro.
Thank you.
I mean, this is where you're supposed to say I love you too. You're like my little brother.
You're not like my little brother at all, because my little brother is a man of upstanding moral character, hard work, discipline. You're none of those things. I do have a little brother, and he's a fantastic individual, and you are absolutely nothing like him. If he wasn't a fantastic individual, he wouldn't be able to be my brother. If I had a brother who's addicted to lean, I'd kick the fuck out of him.
Fair enough.
Sorry.
It's okay, Jake.
So, Jake, how much money do you think it would make if you and I fought? I've tried long enough with you, and for some reason you keep getting dragged back down to degeneracy. So I'm no longer emotionally interested in your life path. I don't give a shit whether you become the most famous man in the world, which of course won't happen because that is me, or a drug-riddled piece of shit somewhere on the street in LA still talking about the time you used to have a streaming
Today,
career.
and I'm going to redeem myself for everything that I've done in the past that's wrong. So I told you I want to redeem myself. I want to donate. I want to be a man of. Ew, dude. Go back to a regular camera. No one wants to look at you this close, bro.
That's you. And that's how I still enjoy it. So I know what you're saying. I'm just talking from my personal experience. I try very hard to not give in to any temptations and try to avoid them. And I'm not saying I'm a perfect person, but by doing that, I find satisfaction in the world. So if I feel like fucking, I quite often don't fuck.
A corollary to that is that we were just on, we were all over Italy and Spain and France on our honeymoon, and we were eating in 5-star restaurants every single day, the best food that's out there. And by the end of it, I didn't give a fuck at all about what I was eating. And now that I'm back home and I'm, eating on a pretty strict diet and exercising and everything like that, you could go get me a McDonald's fucking Big Mac and I'm going to be on cloud 9 because it's just so much more potent than the stuff that I'm eating on a day-to-day basis.
Just got married. But it is unfortunate that if, like, in 10 years we break up because, like, let's say he cheated on me, everyone's going to blame it on the fact that I fucked Jason in July of 2023.
Joe Biden is a fraud, and you know this. Listen, I know you're trying to suck up now to get off prison arrest. It's okay, right?
You sound like a bigot. And I want you to call me by my correct pronouns.
What are they?
Z-Zim.
Fuck no, you're a he, you're a guy.
No, I'm a Z-Zim. So good.
I'm on my best behavior. I've kept my nose out of trouble for like 2-3 years now. I'm just always focused, and it's helped me like mature and stuff. So
I have a question, which I find interesting. If you lost the next 5 fights in a row, would you retire?
but at the same time, like, man, I've already exceeded my own expectations in the sport.